Cook with Pam.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Cook with Pam, and today I'm going to show you another recipe of leftover dish, and this is potato balls. I'm going to use leftover mashed potatoes. I'm going to use beaten eggs, breadcrumbs, all-purpose flour, and some mixed spices. So you find that sometimes when you host people, you have a party, you end up having a lot of food which is left. You should not waste it. You can turn it into a very exciting meal. So what I'm going to do is just add in my spices to this mixture. You add in spices just to change the taste. You know, what you ate last night can be boring the next day. So just to enhance the taste a bit, because maybe the previous day you ate the potatoes with some stew, and now you want to have it as a snack, maybe a breakfast item. This is also another nice breakfast item. So here you can mix, you can add spices as you wish. You can add herbs like dhania, maybe rosemary, spring onions, what you like. You can just add to this. So after this, you're just going to make balls out of the mixture. I like using my ice cream scooper, so that I get the same size of balls. You can see. This is another nice dish for children. If they are fussy eaters, this can be exciting. This is another very handy tool in your kitchen. Apart from ice cream, you can do this. You can make balls out of it, meatballs. It's very handy when you are serving maybe mokimo and you don't want untidy looking mokimo at a function, maybe a buffet. You can use this. You have a nice neat ball of mokimo on the side, not a funny looking lump. So while at this, you can switch on the stove so that you have your oil going. And you can see I've used oil which I'd used before. I'm using Rina, and Rina can go longer. You can use it many other times before it gets dirty. As you can see, it's very clean, no smell. So you need to make the balls the same size as possible for neatness. And we switch on our stove for our oil to start going. I've rolled all the potatoes into balls, and now I'm ready to coat them. I had switched off the stove because it was getting too hot. So now what I'm going to do is roll the potato in some flour. After the flour, then I'll roll it in, I'll dip it in some beaten egg. If you do not eat eggs, you can still do this. What you can do is have a mixture of maybe flour and water. So you're going to have water here, and dip your potatoes here and just breadcrumbs so that you omit the eggs. So the fact that you don't eat eggs does not mean you can't have these potatoes. So I'm going to dip them in the eggs. And then into the breadcrumbs. And do the same. It's a very dirty process, untidy process, but it has to be done. So what you do is keep a kitchen cloth near you, or a kitchen towel, so that you keep wiping your hands. So when you get to this, just coat nicely. Make sure you coat it nicely, keep it round. It's a very, very, very messy process, but it's doable. As you can see, my balls are nicely coated. Put it in egg. Keep wiping your hand. At this point, you can check whether the oil is ready using a wooden spoon. And if the oil is boiling, you know it is okay. So at that point, you will take one, put it on your spoon and just drop it in. Don't put many of them at the same time because it's going to cool the fat or the oil. If you're using fat, some people use fat to fry. So just limit the number of balls you put into the oil. I recommend 2 or 3. Otherwise the potato breaks open and just dissolves in your oil. So we are looking for a nice golden brown color, like this. So you can just remove them. Repeat the process for all the potato balls. Fried all my potato balls. You can see they are golden brown. Now I'm going to serve them with a nice little dip here. Homemade tomato ketchup. So you need to put maybe just 4 balls, meatballs like that. With homemade ketchup. You can serve with chutney as well, or chili sauce, or ukwaju if you want. And this is how I do my potato balls. I don't know how you do yours, but you can share with me in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to Let's Cook with Pam YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram as Let's Cook with Pam KE. I'm also on Facebook as Pamela Odor. Thank you.